Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I'm Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. It's a book that I wrote after healing myself naturally from cancer by shifting my consciousness, by shifting how I perceived what was happening to my body. So today we're going to talk about a shift in consciousness. And the question that has been posed, I hear this all the time, is why am I not getting better? Why am I not healing? I'm doing everything right. What am I doing wrong? Well, here's the thing. It happens as we believe. So whatever we perceive is what is in our reality at that moment. So if we perceive that there's something wrong with us, then that becomes our experience instantly. So as long as we persist in perceiving that there's something wrong or it's only getting worse, then that becomes the experience. And it will stay the experience until we shift our perception of the experience. Everything is happening within our own consciousness. We are the consciousness experiencing physical form. We are experiencing our thoughts, our ideas, our beliefs, our dreams, all of the non-physical things, the thought forms, the patterns of thought. We are literally bringing patterns of thought into physicalness, into physical form. So as long as the thought pattern is there's something wrong with me, or it's getting worse and not better, then so it is. Those become the experience. We cannot change the experience, meaning the physical symptoms that our bodies are displaying are simply there. Whether we experience those symptoms as disease or healing will determine our experience. Case in point, when I found myself facing cancer, my initial experience was, oh my God, this is horrible. I'm being attacked by some killer disease. And that was my experience. And I was stuck with that experience until I was able to change my perception of the symptoms my body was displaying. As soon as I was able to shift my perception, I got very, very quiet. I went inside and I asked for guidance. What do I need to know about this in order for it to change? And when the answer dropped in, it was like, hey, Lisa, your body's not being attacked by some killer disease. Your body is doing exactly what it's designed to do under the circumstances you've provided. The circumstances I was providing was a feeling of worthlessness, of guilt, of shame, of being rejected, being not understood. I was having multiple symptoms in my body. And it appeared from the physical appearance, from what I was looking at with my eyes and experiencing with my senses, it appeared to be bad news. until I suddenly realized, oh my God, my body's functioning perfectly. My body's doing exactly what it's designed to do. I'm not being attacked by anything. My body is responding to my emotional state. And as soon as I realized that my body was responding to my emotional input, I decided to change the emotional input. I decided to address the distortions in thought patterns. I decided to clear the fear, the doubt, the guilt, the shame, the blame, all those low vibe frequencies. Those low vibe frequencies exist in this bandwidth that they call the third dimension. And this third dimension, everything is backwards. Everything is pretty much crap in the third dimension. In the third dimension, we have fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame, extortion, crime, punishment, war, poverty, disease. All those things exist in this bandwidth that is referred to as the third dimension. It's a fear-based bandwidth. So everything that we perceive, as long as we are perceiving from this bandwidth, which we have all been taught, we have learned to think and perceive in this low vibe bandwidth. We're being sold this low vibe bandwidth on a daily basis. Just turn on the TV, turn on the news, turn on the commercials, turn on the horror flicks, turn on the thrillers, turn on all of the bad news that's being broadcast on a daily basis, and you will see this third dimensional bandwidth. You will experience this third dimensional bandwidth because we're being told this is what it is. This is all there is, this third dimensional bandwidth. You have to make the best of a bad situation. And to that I say, bullshit. Woo. We are creator beings. We have to simply, all we have to do is move up our consciousness into a higher frequency bandwidth, and we experience something completely different. We go from being, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why am I getting worse? To, oh my gosh, my body's healing. Because you know what? It's the same symptoms. The symptoms that your body displays are the symptoms your body is displaying based upon the input that it is receiving from your consciousness. So if your consciousness is in this third dimensional bandwidth of shame and blame and guilt and, oh my God, disease, death, destruction, then that's your experience. And those bodily symptoms that arise, whether it's muscle weakness or a tumor or a rash or pains in your aches and pains in your joints or muscles, the experience is going to be, oh my God, there's something wrong with me, because that's the perception from the third dimensional bandwidth. When we move our attention up into a higher bandwidth, we see from the opposite direction. And we see, oh my gosh, the healing is the actual hard part. I'm not sick, I'm healing. Two sides of the same coin. Your body is the coin. Your body is the outpicturing. The physical body is the outpicturing of the mental and emotional bodies. What you believe becomes the experience. So if you believe that what your physical body is doing is a disease, then that's your experience. As soon as you start to realize, oh my gosh, my body is functioning perfectly, let me readjust my consciousness, Let me up my frequency. Let me start to see from a different perspective. What if there's nothing wrong with me? What if this is my body healing? When I set the intention to heal, the body follows right along. We are creator beings. As soon as you set your sails for I am healing, every single thing that happens subsequent to that choice to heal becomes part of the healing process. As soon as the healing gets a little bit more uncomfortable, we go, oh my God, I'm doing something wrong. No, you're in the healing process. You have to trust the process. We have to shift our consciousness. As a human collective, we have been taught in the reversal matrix. We have been taught backwards. We have been incubated within a control structure that has harnessed our consciousness into distorted thought patterns. Those thought patterns then become the reality, the physically manifest experience. So in order to change the physically manifest experience, we have to change our thought patterns. We have to project better thought patterns. We have to start, instead of accepting war, we have to no longer participate in war. We have to now project peace. We have to actually insist on peace. In order for healing, we have to insist on healing. We have to stop participating in the disease. Everything is based in our consciousness. Our consciousness has been formed by the external information that we have received. War is just natural. Disease, it's to be expected. Financial disaster, that's to be expected. You can't have any money. Who do you think you are? You're going to have to work for a living. You're going to have to earn your living. Life is hard. Life is short. You just got to make the best of it. And then we just simply go along with the programming. It is time to flip the programming. It is time to turn off the program. It is time to stop participating in the programming. It's time to stop giving our focus and our attention to the programming. It's time to reprogram our own consciousness, to see the brilliance of the divine design, to see the beauty of this gorgeous planet that is designed for our thrival. This beautiful planet that gives us everything we need when we're not destroying it. The beautiful fresh waters, the clear, clean, potable waters. When we're not busy dumping chemicals and garbage into them. The fresh, clean air, when we're not busy dumping chemicals into the air. We have to stop participating in our own demise. We have to stop participating in the destruction. We have to start empowering our own reconstruction. The healing process is a reconstructive process. The body has to reconstruct itself. This is what healing is. Any construction can be noisy, dirty, painful, right? Just think about reconstructing your home. If you're going to reconstruct your kitchen, you have to deconstruct it first and then reconstruct. It's noisy, it's messy. This is what healing is. It can be noisy, it can be messy, it can be painful. It is not a sign that there's something wrong with us. We have to shift our consciousness around this. Why? Because the earth is moving up into the fifth dimension and beyond. We cannot take these old distortions with us. The higher self, the soul, who we truly are, doesn't experience disease. It's not a thing. There's just direct connection to source. There is no authority figure or expert that you need to rely upon other than your own inner guidance that is directly connected to source. When you source your intelligence from source itself, you get the answers that you need. But as long as we keep sourcing from the experts that are all living in that third dimension, we're just going to keep rehashing the same old stuff. So the question is, why am I not getting any better? It's because you don't believe that you're getting better. It's because you don't perceive what's actually happening to your body. We've never been taught about the 5 biological laws. Doctors have not been taught about the 5 biological laws that tell us why our bodies do what they do. It shows us exactly what that cancer is, that it's actually a meaningful biological process that is designed to help you survive. But as long as we're looking at it as a killer disease, well, that will always be the experience. So as long as you wish to continue experiencing what's wrong with you and why you're stuck and why you're not getting any better, then keep looking at it as there's something wrong with me. But if you would like to actually heal, you will have to shift your perception. You will have to see that there's nothing wrong with your body. Your body is the most highly technologically advanced vehicle in all of creation. Your body self-healing, self-repair is built right into the schematics of your body. Nothing can prevent your healing other than your consciousness, other than your perception that there's something wrong with me, because everything happens as we perceive. And we perceive what we believe. And we believe what we have been taught to believe. Are you ready to unlearn these programs? Are you ready to unlearn these beliefs of I'm not okay? There's something wrong with me. I can't have money. I'm not okay. There's something wrong with me. All it requires is a shift of consciousness. You can't change your physical situation until you change your consciousness. It's just the way it is. So if you're ready to shift your consciousness from disease to healing, two sides of the same coin, which are you going to look at? Are you going to look at, oh my God, it's getting worse and not better? Or are you going to go, all right, this is all part of my healing process, and actually trust the process? The choice is yours. The outcome is up to you. I hope this was helpful. If you would like to know more about me and what it is that I do and how I help you to shift consciousness so you can start to perceive better, then please reach out to me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If this was helpful, please subscribe to my channel, please share, and until next time, create for yourselves a fantastic day, because you can. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.